Welcome back to another underwater adventure in Tanna Island in Vanuatu. And one of the things we'd heard a lot about was there was these blue holes, these formations that have collapsed, creating these almost little sinkholes with caverns and passages to go explore. And for the team on the trip, we had to go find them. This was what we'd heard. This was offering some of the best diving in Tanna. And for us, before we get distracted by the Christmas tree worms and looking over the expanse of reef everywhere, we start dropping towards one of the channels, to the passages to enter one of the first blue holes of our trip. Now when we're entering, the one thing it really reminds us of is Bermuda. It has these narrow passageways, canyons with beautiful light coming down, giving you this real immersive experience. It's like making you realise how small you are in the grand scheme of everything, coming through these passages, and before you know it, you start seeing the first blue hole of Blue Hole 2 start to open up. And we were surprised when we got into this hole because it was full of life and coral. There's mushroom coral everywhere, plate coral, branch coral, and reef fish everywhere, even including these type of sea cucumbers, which we normally call them tiger claws. I don't know what you call them yourselves. If you know what you call it, comment below, because we couldn't work out which one this was. But it was a monster and huge. Now, Holly is trying to get my attention. I'm too busy looking around for fish for my book. I've been working on the digital fish ID book, and I was not aware Holly had been calling my head as I was too distracted looking for fish. As you can see, Harry is all happy. But it was just beautiful inside the blue hole. It's also a great little snorkel spot. So if you're staying at Whitegrass Ocean Resort, you can actually walk down to the beach and snorkel this blue hole from the beach line, which is pretty special and cool as well. But it was time to head out of the first blue hole of the trip, and we start making our way out. This one was a lot shorter, but what was surprising was the water movement was starting to push us through quite quickly because we were going to low tide as well, so we were feeling the water kind of getting sucked out of the passages, which made it nice and easy for us to get out to the outer reef line again. But honestly, you can see, even at the safe stop, how healthy and beautiful the coral is here. It is honestly in abundance and so colourful. But to be honest, the best blue hole is coming up on the second dive at Blue Hole 1. That one was special. Down towards Blue Hole number 1, we're really excited because the first thing we spot was a sea crate, a banded sea crate, which is a type of sea snake. They're really common in Indo-Pacific, but they're so cool to actually find and see. There are only a few places in the world where you get to see it in Indo-Pacific. Now, we're all buzzing, ready to go explore Blue Hole number 1, which we heard is the better of the blue holes. The passage was long. I mean, honestly, it was probably a good 5 to 7 minutes to get through the passages, going through some little squeezes, shall we say. As you can see, Harry is having a look through because you'd get the water pushing back through the squeezes as well. But when you get through, it was so worth it because it was like a cathedral. As you can see, we see the big opening coming up as we've come through the narrow passages to head to the centre of the blue hole. And when we're looking around, it is just awesome. We're sitting in about 18 metres just now, 60 feet, looking up, thinking, wow, how cool is this? Now, as you can see, this blue hole is not as open as blue hole number 2. So there's not as much coral and marine life in this one. However, the passages are so much cooler, and with the vast majority of the divers on this trip being from Bermuda, who love a swim through and a cavern to explore, it was just awesome. Fighting a little bit of the surge swell you'd get occasionally. As you can see, there's a lot of bubbles flowing around because you have to kind of push yourself through, especially again when the tidal changes are happening. As you see Dr. Dave just chill and relax coming through, a true Bermudian diver, and you're going to see how happy he was when he came out of the blue hole. He loves swimming through in passages, and seeing his excitement when he came out of just clapping, going, yeah, that one was awesome. That's what we love to see on a Blue Horizon diving trip. Diving amazing cool locations, beautiful reefs, immersing yourself into different cultures, experiencing different parts of the world. But I really hope you enjoyed us coming out and exploring blue holes of Tanna Island in Vanuatu.